ajeba timabvinda kwambiri nyimbo yosangalatsa nyimbo yobeba nyimbo imwe timaidalira padansi nyimbo imene yoyo so pano tili pano kukamba za chikondi usiku pano chikondi ndi chinthu chofunika chikondi ndi chabwino but most of the times anthu ambiri sitimazikira atenti za chikondi because we feel like that's one side of life that is not very important nde anthu ambiri I think ndi momwe tinaleredwera kwathuko we think kuti we can treat issues of love anyhow, okay? We can treat them anyhow. We can pay less attention to love. We pay less attention to the person that we get married to or the person we marry, both ways. Sometimes we are busy praying for prosperity. Ambuye mundibase ndalama, ambuye mundibase ntchito yabwino, ambuye mundibase chakuti. We don't put more effort into love or more emphasis into love, whether in terms of what we pray for. And indeed, moyo wathu watsiku ndi tsiku. Sometimes we don't take love seriously. But believe it or not, love or relationships are like, the basis of a lot of things. Munthu amene relationship yake masokonekera kunyumba. Amatha unyamuka kunyumba kwake ngati munthu wake sikuyenda bwino, ndi kukasokoneza anthu onse akuntchito komwe akupita. Real life, real talk. Anthu kunchito nkumanena kuti kodi uyu amayankhula bwanji tamba na chani kuli kuti koma wachokerako kunyumba things are not straight. Things are not going right. When you have a beautiful relationship, zinthu zimakoma Oro ukamachoka kunyumba you just feel like smiling at everybody, being nice to everybody because things are good with you. Ulibe mlandu ndi munthu. However, nkhani ya madzulo pano sitikukamba mbali zonse. We are here to evaluate a statement about women. So, azimayi mukuyenekera kuti ndithu muchilimike kumakomentiko mufotokoze mbali yanu ukazibambo akuyankhula because I've got two men who are waiting kuti tiyankhulane. Wina ndi uyo yakundiimbira kuona ngati kuti sindikumuimbira. Let me call him and put him on hold. But yes, guys, so my point is tonight, tonight our program, we wanna evaluate a statement that was made by a man. Azibambo to amakhala kundijama ine ku inbox inu kulibe inu mutagona anthu ali ku inbox kundijama. The main thing kuti women kunoko ku UK especially, they are saying kuti azimayi ambiri you are causing problems. Sorry, I'm trying to call the guy because akundi sokoneza live. I want to see if we can answer him and then put him on hold. Okay. Anyway, so my point is, akuti azimayi ambiri, we are putting all these conditions. Tikubwera tukhala ndi zambiri zoyankhula because akuti we are not in love. Tikumalowa mabanja mutili mpodalira. So that's why we are putting up all these fronts. So that's why we are trying to be so hello. Hello. Can you just hold on? I'll speak to you. I wanna just say something one to what then I'll put you on. Alright. Hey, just stay on the line in Dingoyankhula papa. Ndenkhani ndionena kuti azimayi ambiri akuti we are not in love, that's why we are causing problems. Akuti anthu mumayitanira azibambo a polisi kankhani kakang'ono simumakambika mulayi basi neyo ndikuyitanira a polisi chanchani cholinga mamuna uja mange musiyana ati niyo mudzilandira ndalama nkhani ikutero. Koma the bottom line akuti you are doing all that because you are not madly in love. Ati ndatsika nake nomwenu ku Malawi mamuna ola kuponyerenu ukuku simmachoka simmalubaluba munalibe nazo mwakuti mmakhala pabanja bwinobwino osati nkhani olo chibwezi chimene ola adzimwa ola adzinyenganyenga ola adzikumenya nimbama chibwezi chenicho akuti ati inuyo simmakhala nazo atenti mumakhala because you were really in love with the guy. Pano ati simuli in love. That's why kangono mulikalai ine mamuno hotelo ndeyai hayi ngomuyitanira apolisi and all those things. So the bottom line is you're not madly in love because amuna akuti if a woman is madly in love she'll put up with a lot of things, and I want you to underline put up. Yeah, she'll put up with a lot of things because she really mean to love this guy and she's willing to put in work kuti mamuna uchatani kodi asinthe azimai mukuti bwanji ine ndisanafotokoze maganizo anga ndiponyerebe kwazi bambomwewa ngati abapatini ndi Jekyll from South Africa. I want him to say what it is that he thinks about that statement because ngati mwa wiki we put that statement ayankhule kuti iye aganiza bwanji pankhani ine maganizo anga lero ndikuuzani koma ndibereke mpaka kwa Jekyll atiyankhule. Hello. Yes. So I've just told people that you are online, Jekyll. I want you to tell people what you think. I hope you remember our statement. Mkati mwa wiki kuta azimaya mbili. You know, if they are in love with a man, they will do anything. They will defend him. They will put up with a lot. Komano, when they are not really in love, as bambo they feel good. That's why azimaya akumakala akuruga, but that's why they are leaving. What do you think? I think you've got some noise where you are. I don't know what you can do. Goma kulika pogoso jonch. Please. Okay. That's Jekyll guys from South Africa. Akufuna atuuze maganizo ake. Uyu ndi muntu wabambo eti. Afotokoze ndi momwe nkhani yakuyionera ife tisananene maganizo koma azimayi tiyeni mmakomenti momuzilemba. Bura is already saying what she wanna say. She's saying being in love should not be a license for any man to abuse you physically, mentally, emotionally. No woman should put up with stupidity. No woman is not a doormat. Mambadu azimayi tusakugawa sweet. Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead. Yeah. Okay. 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 Oh, sorry guys. Ndei neni ngakufuseni. Yeah.
Way back in Mali, Tanzania, Makalandi. Tanzania was for 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, many magapemba yambirirayo yeyo anali ndintima nditwa chikondi koma anali ndikantima kanga ndikola mvula.
Okay.
Ndiye ndama upanga control upanga drive mamuna. Anataka show the Tanzania ready.
Okay.
Then ababa dije pesa zako pende pande sangato and is probably as a man I don't want the lady to drive me, but I as a man I have to drive the lady.
Okay.
I have to follow my principles and my rules.
Okay.
Then I made another channel and I did another winner. I mean, I just walk Malawi. Kuma visiting now with the team, Maga and that my sister that of Malawi, I would have going that of Manapulieta. When I let them video guys, they would be all over color. When I would get a with my cheetah, my husband, my cheetah of Mutela. If you are Mafuna Betsimori, that the Azulina, you get away with.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
koma out there as ladies amene chikondi anapaganacho chikondi chopaganacho cholo kuti munthu ngati malakizana nayo mamenya unalibe ntchito makhala kopanda ntchito ndithu she continues to support you until ukwanza timalawira zadaye tima that's life ukwanza support
ndene ndingakufuseni fuso mwanena kuti azimayi alipo ena ali ndi chikondi chobadwa nacho kwa Mulungu mutanthauza kuti munthu utaongokhala ndi chikondi olo mamuna utakhala kuti you've not been with him mutanthauza kuti chikondi choncha standard momwe chili ana oti unambereka wekha
Paluina makhala ndi chikondi ndithu kuna kuti uyu mabwana da koma mwana uyu azasungaza yangu adonza makhala yo aonapo kadambaku kuna kuti mwana uyu ni chimaga kwa zosungaza paluina sawa ndakea let's say ngati mawuliwe alizo ndithu sawa akuna ndi weyo mwina iye wakula ngati anakula ngati ice cream akutoka kuije ni kushoku ice cream yewe ngataza dane ni ngono anga le kunyumba amanyamula ko pa half amena aja wina mwina nani nyamule ngono anga
yeah so ine nkhani yanga kwambiri ndiyonena kuti anthu muli pa relationship mamuna nkhani kuti a woman will be willing to put up with anything if she's in love ine funso langa ndilonena kuti inuyo ngati munali ndi mkazi uja mmakondana naye according to you koma that's what the story is saying inuyo mukulakwitsa there is something you are doing okay and the statement is saying kuti mkazi wodali pa chikondi she will put up with it in other words zikutanthauza kuti apirira sangangonyamuka apirira because akufuna relationship ija banga work because she really wants the guy. It's like whether the guy is doing something wrong koma she really loves him, she wants to say so ngani ngati zimene zizi kodi mamuna ayo ngati akunyenga kunja kuno kuli matenda atha kumubweretsera ngati yesa afuna uchoka chifukwa kuti wankondetsetsa sinanga mwanena kuti anthu ena ali ndi moyo wa chikondi so chikondi chija akhala nacho then nkumakukonda iweyo koma nkupezeka kuti iweyo ukuyendayenda wakatenga matenda nkudzampatsira iye chifukwa cha umunthu omwe mukunenawo she stays there atenga matenda apo ayi ngati sali matenda inu ngati muli mamuna wankhanza mukumamenya koma nkhani ndiyo kuti iyeyo ndiwopirira apirira kumenyedwa kuja nkupezeka kuti tsiku lina lake mpaka namwamupha so nkhani ngati zimene zizi za abuse inu munganenepo chani kwa mkazi wacho onchoyo wokuti amatha kupirira yeah yeah okay yeah okay yeah
losing everything then starting the new life anali bongo yeso banono wagena
yeah. Ayi inetu ndathokoza kwambiri pa contribution yanu zina ine nditha kuyankhula baba koma ine ndamva maganizo anu zomwe mwanena. I think from what you have said I can pick up kuti you are saying kuti pena nkazidi munthu akalakwitsa chinthu amatha kumusiya, but I don't know if your bottom line is saying kuti you believe kuti nkazi azikhalabe kwa mamuna no matter my situations or whatever, but at the end of the day ndamva kuti you've given your views about kuti you know balanthu osiyana ndi momwe zinthu munthu angazionere. But thank you so much for coming to share your own experience ni maganizo anu. Nde mwina ine ndiyankhule both then ndikusiyeni andi mwina atiyankhulaso ndi anthu ena. Kuno kwabwinobwino ndi momwe mukuonera musi kuti pachita kuvutiratu. We are managing a day at a time. Okay, bye. Yes, guys, so that's Jekyll. I was just trying to give an opportunity kwa muntu nzibambo kuti anene kuti iye statement yo akuimva bwanji, because nkhani ndiyo kunena kuti I will call another guy, but I want to say something here because some of the things he has said, they are very interesting, but it depends ndi momwe muntu waimvera fuso. So nkhani ndiyo nena kuti kodi Nzima is simply because she gave up a relationship. Does that simply mean she was not in love? Is that what it means? And simply because a woman decides to put up with a lot of rubbish, does that mean she's really in love? So I want to give like a little like a contrast of issues here. Like I shouldn't say a contrast. Koma ndiperekepo ndiunikirepo pang'ono pazifukwa zina zomwe ine ndikuona kuti zitakupangisa mkazi wina kutsala mkazi wina usatsala regardless of chikondi, because nkhani ili aba argument ndionena kuti yayi munthu amene wakhala when she's in love she will do this, when she's not she will do that. So I want to speak a little bit kuti ndibereke maganizo onena kuti kodi chomwe chimapangitsa kusiyana ndi chani. Choyambirira ine ndinene chilungamo experience. Mtsikana wa zaka 20 wokuti moyo sakudziwa, sometimes she may put up with a lot from a man because this is her first love. She's crazy about him and she don't see her life with anybody else. Amangona kuti ineyo nandi John kuti ndisiyane ndi John ndilowera kuti mwaziziwa. If a lot of women you can relate, mukudziwa kuti mtsikana ukakhala chibwezi chako choyamba uma mutenga kuti this is the beginning and the end. Then nyamata ujola atamanena kuti yaya mayankhula ndi elube, iwe umaona kuti yayi I think I can talk to him, I think I can pray for him, I think I can make him do this, okay, he can change, I think if we get married he will be this, he will be that. So muntu umapilila and you make excuses for him. So lack of experience can make you hope for things that are not possible. Lack of experience can make you think that you can actually change a man until things get out of hand. Ndipamene umadzadzuka mama nkuzuza kuti komatu John ine palibe chomwe ndingachite kuli bwino ndivomereze ndichoke. But from that first experience you learn very quickly that kuti kunja kuno it's possible, because chinthu china ndikuze ndi chomwe chimapangitsa lack of experience yokuti ikhale really harsh in that way. Azimai ine ndikuze next wanga ex wanga tu John ananduza ine kuti ine nitamunza kuti ine John sinimakumvetsa because iweyo umapanga zakuti. I don't know kuti chikondi cha iwe ndi chabwanji. Muthu azomwe ananduza John ananduza kuti kodi alisuma nkwa bwanji. Ine ndine nakufusira. I'm the one who asked you out. So why are you saying kuti if cinema kukonda? Can you love me more than I love you when I'm the one who asked you out? Ine koma John. So ine namba kuzifusa ndeni uchibwana zijanda kuzana. Basuma kakhalakhala basi you start going back and forth with your thoughts and you tell yourself kuti mwina di nenda amene ndikutani kodi ndikulakwisa. You know, John was not abusive in the sense of kuti kumenya or kunyenga and all those things. Koma John was a man who has got all these mind games and kumana mama bodza pazintu zina. All those zokuti anakuza kupita ukukunyamka ulendo sakuza and things like that. There were so many little stupid things that ineyo I just questioned. But then this is how he told me kutati chifukwa kuti wandifusira ndine. So there are so many other women who believe kuti the fact kuti a man asked them out, he must be in love with them, otherwise he wouldn't have. And in Neo, I know kuti when you are young, it's very, very hard for you to actually, hold on a minute. It's very, very hard for you to actually make up your mind and decide kuti actually this is not love. For you to know what love is, actually sometimes mulungu amatiyendetsera dala munjira zimene zozo. Kukudutsitsa Beulah, I'm going to call you in a minute. I've seen your message. I'm going to call you in a minute in Dingoyankula Papa, then I'll call Beulah after this. So, you know, as my lack of experience, sometimes we are confused. We are thinking, how can a man really treat me bad? He asked me out. He does this for me. And the little things of good a gift, tomorrow he does something, he beats you or he slaps you. Because she did something and the guy is not happy, she slapped her. He slapped her. And she put up with it because she don't know that that's abuse. She don't even know that she's not supposed to do that. She don't have the experience. You know, she put up with it. So some people, some men, they interpret kuti ujaya ali pachikondi. So iwe ukabwera kwa mamuna ngati amene ujayo, if he split up with her, mamuna ujama ona ngati kuti iweyo ndiwe mkazi wovuta, because mkazi amene ujayo, she will not fight, she will not argue, she will not compete with him, she will just let him do whatever he want to do. In the meantime, how can that even be love, Mona? But this is the thing. So experience, number one, I went all that way to talk about good experience and ndiovuta. Sometimes we don't know any better. I should just put it that way. Sitting as one. That's why Itima Banka put up on this in Tunkatisbezo. Not good in Gani Ajugonde. Now, apart from experience, Kumalawi, Kulumpawi, Tinameba. Kumalawi, Kulimpawi. Chifukwa cha umpawi sometimes inkaza amadziwa kuti the way I'm being treated is not right, but because he's the provider, but because he's the one who pays for this, does this and that, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm a color. Not because she's in love. No, she's putting up with it because she's in, how would you put it? Like she don't know what to do. She don't know if she should run or she should sit or she should do whatever. She don't know. She's confused as hell because she knows she don't want to stay. And she knows she can't go because she need whatever. You know, the help. But all those things, they are nothing to do with love. They are situations in life. And the relationship until today, and how much have a relationship because of circumstances or situations. That's why masiku anomamba maujeni and how would this situationship. Meaning you are in a relationship that is just because of situations, but deep down you're not in love. So and we've come to mistaken and think kuti mamuna nkaza amene amakhala babanja namapirira, it's because she's in love. Amene akangona sinthu zosakhala bwino, she pick up and go. Tikuti nkazi wa mwana akutengera za ku UK. So komano umphawi wa ku Malawi is a major factor. This is why azimaya akabwera ku UK kuno, even atakhala kuti sanali kusana phunzire sukulu kuno, wabwera kunoko wamba olokupanga bebesidi, amaona kuti wapezako kandalama kuti atha kuzidalira. She begin to make sober choices. I call them sober choices because you're making choices from no reliance of good. I'm here because of no. If you're gonna stay with the man, you stay purely because you want to, because you're in love with him, you know, not otherwise. Yes, marriage of convenience. Marriage of convenience, they happen a lot. And hama kala jifkaja kantu kamena kuona kutika kukwaniritsidwa. But deep down, they know in a panopo, I don't feel loved, I don't feel valued, I don't feel respected, I don't feel this, I don't feel that. Then muntu akabwera ku UK kunoko nzimai akapasidwa ma opportunities ota atakupeza kandrama nazi mira paeka. This is why women begin to choose to leave, not because they were not in love. And we need to accept kuti in this life somebody can be in love with you and still leave you. Just because somebody has left, it doesn't mean that their love was not true. No. Love can be so deep. But because zochitika zafikapo, you can live and carry your pain. Those of you who have been there now, you know what I'm saying. You live a relationship in pain. And you carry your pain with you and suffer. Until but you've told yourself, no, this is too much. You know? So women who pick up and leave, they do that because of not because they are not in love. No. So point in, I'm just trying to see if I can call Bura. So point in, apart from poverty, why women put it, family kumalawi. Apart from kutu kumalawi, family and culture. Whether we should put it together, family, culture, the society at large is another problem. Muntu wajoga kubanja waona kuti mamuna oja how he's treating me is bad. You've gone to your mom, you know, of all people. Kukatulukira kumeneko akuti tsopa nojo mwabwerera ai ineyo sindumufunaso Yusuf akutera akuti koma chimene chocho musira mamuna sama kusamala. Doesn't he do this, do that for you? Tikupita konko iwe unatani ma sinapange china chichonse akuti ati ndikumuyankha mano chomwe iwe ukumamuyankha mamuna nchana. This is what the parents say. Why are you answering him? Mamuna akamayankhula ati makhala chete iwe he. But this is exactly, they want to put you in a place where iwe undamene uzifinyika kukacha. Is that love? Inu, a man who loves you will liberate you. I'm telling you, because he knows that the way he treats you, you know, you cannot go there and run away. No, you will come back. You know? Amuna mena makala kuchingira weyamkandinani upita kuti amakhala muno kuti they know that somehow where you will see something better. That's what happens. Or people will tell you the truth. You know? So family in Malawi is another letdown because muntu waona kuti mamuna uyu is not good to me. Komano makola kutai, you can't leave him. You know? You can't leave him because akuti makolo akudziwa nakale, it's a disappointment. Nangabusa ta uza kuti chani. Anthu ati seka anena kuti family yapano anthu akumabwerera kubanja munazimva. It's like your parents, they don't want the shame of kuti mwana wa anabwerera kubanja. Therefore ati well, you should go back to this relationship to save the face of the family. And you are going back to this marriage because you don't want to embarrass your parents, not because it's not that they don't see that you are in pain. They don't see that you are looking different than you used to as a young girl, but they are just thinking goody. They want to keep a face goodadi banja makwana to makala pabanja. I don't know. So family can be such a thing, and the society is not supportive. And hakabwera tu kubanja tinene zoona, and they judge. When you leave your marriage, people judge. The society in Malawi is worse. The community in the UK is worse. They will talk about you in a way that guti well, you are, I don't know the word. But these are the reasons why some women, you find that they stay in a relationship, not because they are in love, you know, but they are worried about all these things I've told you. So let me call Bura before I can put more sauce into the story. But this is the story. Hold on. I don't know how I've put your name. Bura, are you on WhatsApp? Because I can't call you on let me see if I can call you through Messenger. But yes, guys, so family is another element that is such a letdown that people sometimes are suffering. So and to disabange misinterpret goody the girls who decide to walk away, it's because they are not in love. No, let's not misunderstand that. They might be very well in love, but because maybe the treatment is so bad, And if you are grown, like I've talked about experience, if you're grown, you know better. And the more you're growing as a woman, the more you gain your confidence, the more you are comfortable to live your life even alone. Therefore, it's not even sometimes about money. You are matured enough to say, you know what, I think I can look after these kids. I think I can do this, I can do that. You see? So sometimes the age as well, it plays a very important role in our lives. Oh my goodness, I don't know how I saved that number, but I'm sure Budi Dinabanga. Bureau, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to see how I can catch you. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. It's calling now, like I'm calling it now. So judgments from people, judgments from society, the pressure from the family. We've talked about all those things. That's why some people do that. They talk about you like you are a rubbish person. Abale wao so banja kukata amachita manyazi, how to face you. Oh yes. Your number too is not registered on WhatsApp, Bureau. Let me try to call you on Messenger and see if I can catch you there. But yes, guys. So apart from society, we've spoke about society, age, and all those things. Sometimes it's ignorance also. You can be grown. Yeah, I know we got experience can cover that part of ignorance and all that. But some people don't know what abuse is. Hello, Bureau. You're welcome to Azmayo Masuka.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, so I know you've been in the comments already, so you know where we are. So just take it away. We are listening.
Okay, I will start off from when, the guy that you had, what he said that stood out. He said, the way God created us, he created us with this type of love. Yeah. And that's true. We were created differently in the way we are nurturers, we are carers. And then on top of that, society has made us goody, because we are nurturers and carers, as we should just be patient about everything. Yeah. And I grew up in an environment where, my own mother was sort of, maybe she went through abuse, mentally, emotionally, that sort of thing. Yeah. And I remember, as young as my mom was, but you know what people don't realize that is a very toxic environment. Yeah. There's certain things they come relationship, but it's into because we are different people. The dynamics between a man and a woman will never be the same in a relationship. Oh, yes. There's issues. You sort them out between the two of you. Some of them you just sweep it under the carpet. But everyone, I believe, a man or a woman, since we're talking about women, we are gifted with intuition. Behavior is very toxic. Behavior is not helping me, And if we continue with that toxic behavior, this is when you see a man begins to break a woman down slowly. Before you know it, she's so broken down. She's lost her dignity, her confidence. She's lost everything. She becomes so insecure. And then she just becomes this unhappy person. That's why you see in some relationships, you see a woman become so depressed. Mental issues or even suicide. All these things, they lead up. It starts slowly. It leads up to something worse. And then as a woman, that's why you see a woman who pack up her stuff and leave. It takes a whole lot for a woman to leave a man if they have kids. You know, a woman was born a nurturer. Yes, she will do that to protect her kids, because that toxic behavior
Yeah.
will then go to her kids.
Yeah.
And say, oh, Gazi, she's
trying
in
to hear
love,
close.
she must just take it. No, if a man, you're also in love with her, you will not see your partner crying for you've beaten her black and blue. You will not even think of laying your hand upon her. You will not
Yeah.
think, oh, Tirindiana, anaja basazimfa, mai ujakulira, nyumba mujakumenya. I
Yeah.
mean, how is that being in love? Being in love is for all of us.
Yeah.
Love, we were created in love. Love is within us all. How we express it differently. Nkazi must be so in love and should police no, she has to protect herself. She has to protect her kids. I just believe if a man really loves his woman, he's not going to put her through that. That's just my take. I've been myself in, thank God, I've never been in an abusive relationship. But when I find a face we're single, we're too judgmental, or toxic behaviors. Tima basta 3-month probation. That's the truth about it, because you have to look at it. Even I'm not saying just for women. This goes to men. God, God has given us intuition. Now we stay because we think we're gonna change a man. Janine said we cannot change a man. I believe but akaona nkazi behavior yake, attitude yake, the way she carries herself. But they can only change if they change them. They have to want to change. If you talk your own personal, yourself, if there's habits, you can't change for yourself. What makes you think you're gonna change another human? It depends. Some people, they look at a woman and go, I think in the same thing because she's not like that. But they're stubborn. They'll still continue with that behavior. So I don't think it's a matter of one must be in love and then they shouldn't take this rubbish. Not everyone is not a doormat. You can only take certain things. You can only take it to a certain point and then you break down. Like I said, I'm not saying people should easily walk out of their relationships. No. There's certain toxic behaviors you must see at the beginning. Mamunai take drugs, all he does is get drunk, or he's not bringing anything to the table. So where you should weigh your options. Whether your family tells you, when he starts to beat you black and blue, are they gonna be there?
No. Can I ask you an important question though? I think I've
like you mentioned earlier, poverty as well.
Yeah.
Things are changing. Even as the I'm a car, Mabanja of Vudigan also they live it. And it's unfortunate, as my DNA they stuck because the man is the sole provider. And they're stuck in those relationships. You're able to come out of that relationship. And they actually, I think Tinali said, they see abuse as actually love. I think that's twisted love. That's not love. Love should not harm you. Love is patient, yes. Love should not harm you. That's not love. That's a twisted type of love. So my take on this is, if you love your partner, you will not bring that sort of
treatment.
Harm.
Yeah.
Up and leave. There's issues that happen in every relationship. No relationship is perfect. You must be able to sit down and talk amicably. God, no man has ever laid a hand on me. Seeing my own upbringing, seeing my own father, I always talk about this openly. I'm not ashamed of it. I grew up in a very toxic, dysfunctional family. With my dad coming home drunk, beating my mom, beating all of us. So maybe that's why I'm this way, because I see it when I get married and a man decides to raise a hand on me, and even before it gets to that, because I've seen those signs in my own life, seeing my mom, I must know better to see Mamuno has anger issues. And if you have a man that has anger issues, when those anger issues you didn't see it when you were courting,
Yeah.
when you first got to know him, and you see them when I come up at some point, address it and say, you know what, I think you're a bit aggressive in your expression.
Yeah.
Let's work on this anger. Have you
Yeah.
sought help? Have you
Yeah.
talked about it?
Yeah.
Have you got into the root cause?
Yeah.
So you address these issues. Kuma some issues you see them where we're very short-sighted. We just say, as I see in time, he's proposed, so I must stay. And these are the things that are happening to a lot of us women. I think when you're dating a man, you must know all these little signs or red flags.
You must pay attention.
Pay very much, and even when you meet a guy, talk about my ex is what I'm really, of course they lie, they will say, oh, she was this and that. At some point he will start talking about his exes. Pick those little hints that you think this story is not adding up. I think I give wood on the anchor or makudi, pay attention. If you get to know a man, you live with him.
Sorry guys, the phone kind of cut off. Body to my bajana, but we can call again. So guys, as you can hear, hello.
Yeah, I think the network.
Okay.
But that's all I wanted to say.
Yes, but I want to ask you a question before you go. I spoke about culture, I spoke about the age and everything else, but I realized that there are some people in particular, they got married when they were about 20, they were about 19. Anakwatira ni mamuna uja kala naye kanali limodzi umalawa anakweza limodzi ndege kubwera ku UK kuno, whatever their situation is, but they've been together from when they were like 19, 20, and they've lived together. Now they are above 40 together. Okay? But in their relationship, they argue so badly. They ama tukwanana, ama pangana, any kind of abuse you can think about, verbally, kumenya naso, and all those things. What can you say to such a woman who, it's almost like her important years she's lived with this man? What can you say?
And that's the thing. I mean, situations like that happen, At some point, the both of them should want to see, do we really want to be together? Do we want this marriage? They must sit down and whatever is between us, it's not helping us. And if they have kids, you have to look at the impact out. The two of them, it's not only the woman, it's a relationship, mind you. They must sit down and say, Ababa, how do we go forward? So let's assume they've sat down and they've worked it and it's not working out. Then they need to now see, because you know what? Being together for so long from childhood does not determine whether you're going to be together forever.
Or does not determine love.
The longevity, the length of your if talking or when are seeking professional help, hands-on help, then they must really think about what is good for our kids, what is good for my own health. I've got dignity. I have respect. What is good for me? Am I really happy? You must really evaluate these things. Am I really happy or am I staying with him because the Kalisana Paganadiliana? Because Kalisana from when you were young doesn't always mean till death do you part, through rich and rich, poor and poor, whatever. Do you know what I mean? So you must actually, when I have gone through my processes, we've gone through counseling, for example, they provide us with those services. You must weigh my options. I mean, you must weigh, culture. I'm not against culture. Zomakandi, let's say with a couple, when I'm when another couple, a very good couple, and you sit down with them, I really like that. So you can sit with another couple. Once you've really tried all those measures and you see, there's no way. I mean, I'm a Christian, so I would also use the option of prayer. Even when I see everything has failed, and then when you need to start evaluating, I think this is not working out.
But you have, Bura, you have said something so interesting to me. You've said, Gudi, if a marriage, they've been together through those important years, now they're above 40. You're saying abuse. They should sit down and talk. Don't you think there is a danger discussing with the person that is abusing you? Because if your abuser,
in terms of abuse, I was just saying, but it's just maybe issues that are a little bit toxic, whatever.
Yeah.
The issues that can be worked on. When it's about abuse, to be honest with you, I don't think that's something that needs to be taken lightly.
Okay.
You know, that's something that should not be taken lightly, because people always think only when the woman and the man are the abuse, let's say physical abuse, is like I said, I grew up in that environment. What people don't realize is either even as young as your kid is, as young as your child is, people don't realize only it affects kids. It's just the only thing is, they don't know how to articulate and express it. If you're Africans, they're fine, they're fine. No, they're not. It affects them even till they're grown ups. So my point is, if you have especially kids, one must look at what's best. That's why you see most women, they leave because they think what's best for my kids. Most of the times, women stay because they have kids. A brave woman will look at it and go, no, I need to do my kids a favor here.
Yeah.
This is for the future of my kids. I'm not going to put my kids through this abusive man. I will leave. You know, it takes, like I said earlier, it takes a lot. I don't tolerate abuse. I think it should not be tolerated for the sake of love. Like I said, you see her
they shouldn't be that.
of you.
Yeah.
You should not lay a hand on her.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Bura, for coming and taking your time to talk to me. So otherwise, I'm going to continue with the program. But thank you so much for your contribution.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
So, guys, we had Bura on the other end. We're going to call somebody else in a bit. But I want to say something very important before I forget. Bula wakambazana. Anthu amene mumanena kuti azimai amene amakhala pabanja ukupala abuse, they are the ones who are in love. I want to just highlight that part. Nthawi zina ana akamaona abused, you as a woman, if you have a man who beats you, fights you, do this, do that, you're putting your kids through trauma. It's seeping through their brain, like literally slowly. And they will not even say anything like Bura has said, because they are not that age where they can deal with issues. Akadzakula, you have planted something in them. Ndizija mwana uja who struggle to form relationships, because first of all, mwana wina from the same environment, mwana wina brain yake muza onena kuti ine sindifuna udzakhaso pabanja. Mwana wina mu environment momwe muja apanga pick up kuti it's okay mamuna akamakumenya, it's not that bad because my mom stayed. Do you understand? So ngati uli ndi ana awiri atatu, it's not kuti from the situation ana ajaphuzira chinthu chofanana. No, every child will be impacted differently. The thing is, when you are choosing to stay with an abusive man, and please, people, before you jump out of your seat in your house, sit kutanthauza kuti abuse imakhasaidi mode. This program is ongoing. I think we need to start putting episodes. We should be able to know topic so that no, we know that abuse can happen on both ways. But the reason why we are talking today is a statement of saying women who are in love, they'll put up with anything. Amakala o pili, amakala o mveteta, amakala yankuliga, atazima ya menesali pajikondi, nda mene tukuluba lubanda, mene tukuvuta manyumbam. So we are going through issues of saying, Gudi is all the women who stay in a relationship, amakala gambaji kajikondi, kapena kuina kumakala gudi palima issues ena, nda jatakamba bokali. So now we're going forward. We are talking about the impact of that time, I shouldn't say the time, impact ya kukhala pa relationship yola kwika. Did you read? Because when you make a choice to stay with an abusive man, you don't see the impact right away, but there is an impact. On you, we will talk about the impact that it has on you as a person. We'll get to that. And the Bura, I think, has touched on that a little bit. But I wanted to mention more about the kids, that it will form how they will relate as adults. One of your kids, as gamenye dogbanja, saka choka chifuka na una mai yaka makala. One of your kids can also start to beat women because we'll say, my dad used to beat my mom. I'm telling you, there's just so many things that can happen because of you tolerating bad things. Not only that, you have mwana who is a jackass amango kali obanga disrespect women because anaona kuti bambaki can talk down on you, can verbally abuse you, and you don't do anything about it. You don't do jack. You take it. You know, some of the men that are so disrespectful is because their father was disrespectful. Is because their mother was taking it. You know, we are not saying this is for everybody, but what we are saying is, Antoine, we don't see how it impacts on other people. So while we are talking about the impact, okay, I'll be calling people because today we are talking. I don't want us to be talking about things that kutitingonena and hazinena my experience out, because some people think that women are walking away from relationships because they were not serious from the beginning. Let me tell you, ngati kuli muntu amene amafunisisa relationship pangeweki ndi nzimayi pamene amakanyamula kadengu kake nkumatuluka kumakhala kuti ngati kuli kupepesa zinthu zoti sana lake wapepesa, ngati kuli kukhululuka cheating, she has done that, ngati kuli kugwada wagwada. But she has come to realize, ndipo popanga realize ndipo amakhala kuti life has dragged her on the floor and she's tired and she's decided kuti I'm leaving. Azimayi amene amachoka nthawi imene ijayo amakhala kuti they are so broken, even if komwe akulowera kuti akuchoka, life will not be the same. They will never be the same person. Sometimes they will struggle even to just pick their own life kuti mpaka na they should dress themselves up because they are so broken. So women who live at the time when they are strong enough to live, there's something we need to understand and, you know, applaud them for it. Because love really, ndinayankhula tutsikulina ndimayankhula pandima anthu mumakhalira useka timacheza pandima. Love should make you better. Ukakhala kuti unali kusikulu nderube mukakumana nderube azichitaonena kuti koma mama, I know kuti anthu ena mukandiona ine mmachita kuti ndipona ananene pa iye ucha sanali choncho. Koma let me tell you, ineyo sindili pa mavuto ena aliwonse. Ineyo ndikakhala pa mavuto, let me tell you, when I'm so stressed I don't eat. I'm telling you, when I'm so stressed ndizochitika I don't eat. That's when I ndimaluza weight. Ndinkakhanda wino wage when things were a bit hard for me and I was struggling and all those things. Ndimaluza weight yokuti ndimbi nayo mwe kupita. And I remember in a relationship yanga ida takes waka wino wake, he literally decided kuti a relationship yata inenkumvera kwa azibali yake. You don't know how that thing cut me. It hurt me so bad. But those are the things zokuti nefika kuti ndikudandaula. Ndimangoluza weight kuti mzakumanena mzaito unena kuti koma uli bwino wati, what's happening? Ndisakupita ku gym. But now I want to lose weight. I can't. Why? When my mind is so at peace, inaolonsaje kwambiri, whatever I'm doing, I just find myself where I am now. So kuli azimaiso amene mwina, when they are in a relationship, iniyo mumaona kuti ndipo wakutuja tupilake londa, sometimes zijanima kuzanza maparasaiti, somebody is sucking their blood. Mkazi amene ujaka zangu choka pa relationship imene jayo, inu muzamuona mutu tupilake tira bwerera uchito osangalala kuti iwe, is this you? So sometimes matupiwa, you know, tisamango tsegerera nkumanena kuti yayi awanda amene akutere. Some people are fighting certain things in their relationships. That's why they look the way they look, you know. So anyway, ndisanapite badali, let me go try Shanice, because try Shanice wants to talk to us about the impact of what that is staying in decision. You know, we've got to do 2 decisions tonight. Women who feel like Inea can't put up with the rubbish, they leave. Now they are accused Gudi analimechi kodi amango kala nimwe no moti. Now my other girls who are saying Gudi, we ain't got time for this rubbish, they are being okay. The ones that are leaving, they say we ain't got time, they are being accused of not being loved. The ones that are said good in the men and they are the ones staying. So Shanice wants to talk to us the impact of such decisions, the impact of staying in an abusive relationship. What's the impact? Because kale tigama angulana enanu mumabidiriza kulimbikira kukhala mu relationship now because you don't know the damage. So it's good that we talk about it. So I'm gonna put Shanice on the line so she can talk to us about the impact. We are still talking. andi chikondi cha bwanji chomatero. Hello Trishanice. So this is Trishanice all the way from Ireland. Koma mtsikana wathu waku Malawi amene nayenso ali ndi zoyankhula koma she wanna shed some light on the impact. So takulandirani to Azimayi Omasuka. Anthu ababa akukuyembekezani kuti mwafotokozere impact yomwe niyo mukudziwa.
Right, okay, chabwino. Yeah, in the personal experience, to be honest, being a woman, once married. So, chandikuza kwambiri kuti pali zinthu zina zokuti we just watch mwina kungonera ndi zina zoti zopanga experience kuzikwira kudutsa mundi kuzikwira koma to be honest there are real huge impacts. It's just zokuti umatuka tulukamo umazati koma really was that me mukundiveta. So they are actually really heavily burdened on you when you're healthy emotionally, physically kukupanga attack all aspects of life. Nde umapezeka kuti pena pake napanga ko point out ma points awiri kuti these abusers alipo magulu awiri pali ma abuser ena jokuti amakhala kupanga zinthu koma kufuna so kusintha anabadwa nazo, or maybe they were raised being in abused families koma iwo safuna kuti akhale chimene chocho. It's what they have gone through and they want to change. They're not happy kuona kuti akupanga victimize nzawe partner wao relationship kan from marriage. They want to change. Depali ma abusers ena ajokuti amachita kudzimva kuti ineyo nde uyuyu andidziwa, uyuyu nde ndidzimunyetsa, uyuyu nde ndimusowetsa ntendere koma uyuyu nde ndampezerera mwadziwa safuna kusintha. Whatever solution imene mungafune kuipeza spiritually kama counselors kachani koma they will still never want to change because anachimanga mtima mwawo kuti ineyo basi ineyo moyo wanga ndongozuza munthu. Nde zimakhala zovuta kuti munthu amene ujayo ngati uli pa chikondi umankonda munthu uja kuti ukhale uchite tolerate to keep up with that. Zimakhala zovuta and imazakwana la chifote limene umazati no munthu kuti enough is enough, inende munthu uyu wandita to the grade zero ujokuti unlikely. I totally disagree. This will be my life and I'll keep up with this. Siku limeno wakati upanga decision and panzimai kuti upange decision yokuti ineyo izizi kuzitula makala decision yenene and amuna ngati mukundimva lero kuti nkazi akazati watuluka mu game watuluka makuzitula muzadzizo kuti uyoyo nde wauna dizenizeni sakini zaledi za orange.
I agree with that.
And wafikapo. So being ineyo as a example situation ngati mini yoyo I tell you once you get out of that umazamba nokumati kumadziko limwati kulamuna chikondi umakhala nokuzifusa mafuso koma dziko limwati anthu amakhala pa mtendere because ndizi chakwadutsa zeja zikukupangitsano kusakhulupirira kuti chikondi chilipo pa dziko lapansi, kusakhulupirira kuti kulamuno kuti angakupatse chikondi weyo ndiku chikondi chicho kuti nkumati ineyo ndichi pa chikondi ndikumati imva zimakhala zovuta and maimpact aka makhala ngati amene ukuti umakanika umathakumpeza mwina so mwamuna wako nobwino koma ndikulukanka why ukuona ngati ali sendi chani ndichimodzi zijaonetsa zija two kuti upange decision chisankho kuti uvomereze munthu ja adati akukufuna kukukwatira it's really hard for you because umaona kuti ndikambira so zomwe zija ndikadotsesa momwe muja wamba kuntenga Yusufu umuyika bondi wamba kumuveka ngati kuti ndiwotere pamene asali nawo zimakhala zokuvuta iweyo zaka zikupita ukukula koma kuti uchitenge to stand up to say ineyo ndi munthu uyu ndikhale naye zikukukanika. That's an impact and it's a heavy impact kuti munthu ufike upange decision imeneyo. Two, aggressive relationship yomenya ija. I tell you what, Alice, umakhala very defensive and ineyo ndi one of the people I mean very very defensive physically verbally mtundu wonse wa chinthu.
Yeah.
Why? Ndimene ndinadutsa. Poyamba nangasoma ngozimverera kamakumenya kakumenya kulira ulira. Ndio umadzamba kumva kuwawo. What next? Uzibwenza. Ubwenza. And the only thing mwina chimene ungaisele kuti ubwenze kuti unzako uja kuwawo wako kupatsa kuje weso umpatse umayamba kuyuza no zinthu ma weapons.
Yeah.
And those are things zokuti can lead to worse scenarios of mwina kuphana zoterozo.
Yeah.
And that's another impact. Umatolo tuluke mu relationship nje. Umakhala be very defensive.
Yeah.
Chifukwa kungona ngati kuti mwamuna wina aliyesa amene angabwere afuna kupanga abuse it imene ija. So even towards umayankha za defensive. Even ku actions umakupanga za defensive. Umasanduka umakhala wasanduka wakhala chimunthu china chake.
You become a different person.
And as a result, when I was hakumana naye uja, ndwakamu verbally physically zosezo sakuzidziwa. As a result upeze kwatu wasempana ndi mwamuna wakuno bwino just because of zimene wadutsa zija wino jana kunola moyipa.
Yeah.
Two, pamakhala kuti mwina ngati panali ana in the case, I think ukoko mapitako kale I shouldn't go back again. Komano as in an individual person, that's what it is. And in hezambiri umaziona ngati kuti in age 14 nakwa then kwatireso, what if this fails again? Umapeza kuti ukungodzikana wekha pa full stop kuti I think ineyo imbali imene iya mabanja inde ngati lijalina ndikanika probably this next one will give me the same result or else
ndo maamba kuopa
zapezela chifolo umapeza kuti ukukanika kuti ukhale upange settle down and what next single you die single. So those are really my impacts I mean as women in a society umakumana nazo. Koma the good thing ukakhala kuti let's say wadusa zididu bwino ndiyipa kwake koma uchachi zazikulu kwambiri major area ndiyo kuyipako ukakhala kubwinoko umakhala kuti wakhwima nzeru umakhala ukhwima koma umakhala ukhwima zambiri zabwino zichokuzona za negative. So that's another so sad part. Yeah, that's all I think I can add up on what has been said already.
Yeah, thank you so much, Trishanice. Ine, I will go over what you have said while you're gone. Goody, I shouldn't hold you. Komana, I wanna just say, Goody, very much thank you to you because you've just shared something so important that is your own experience. So something that you have gone through because sometimes people underestimate the damage that these relationships can do to you as a person, as a whole. Because when you move on in life, as you have said, it affects how you relate with other people, the next relationships that you're going to make. I mean,
absolutely.
And even how you even raise your kids, you know, it's not a small problem. So thank you so much. I mean, it's not easy for us to come here on air and be sharing these things. Some people take it for granted, but me, I believe that when they hear things like what you have just said, and Hamadziwa Gudi, they are not alone. So thank you so much for sharing that.
You're welcome, Alice. Thank you.
Okay, so tituona na balaivi but finisana dagalbompa.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
So yes, guys, I mean that was Trishanice. Guys, what she has said is very important. Kulima relationship kunja kunoena anthu amanena kuti uyu yamangoneka okwiya nthawi zonse uyu yamangoyankha mwano mwakuti and being defensive like she has said. You know, sometimes you see my attitude in people, in women I should say, because we are talking about a woman, isn't it, tonight. There are certain my attitude they just don't make sense. And you'll be thinking, kuti nkazi uyu ukali banji, nkazi uyu defensive banji. What is it? You know, sometimes because we are in a society, we are in a community where and we don't take abuse seriously. That's the problem. We don't take abuse seriously and they live their life without addressing the problem. And to dimango kula osapankaso address problem and we carry our pain, we carry our resentment, we carry our bitterness, we carry our frustration as we go along. So even as we meet Mamuna wabwino, we are willing to frustrate him because it becomes a cycle. Somebody did something to you so bad that now you're angry. You do it to somebody else because that cycle is not broken. It's not really dealt with. and so mamuna wina amangoti ankazi uyu ndi wamwano ndimusiya. A healthy person, nzimai wokuti ali healthy mmutu mwake bwinobwino anaenda ndi mamuna wina kuti chabe zinthu zinangovuta akapita mu relationship ina, she's sweet, she gonna be happy and everything else. But having said that, azibambo, maybe this is another thing you need to take home. Mukakumana ndi mkazi wokuti she seemed to be so like defensive, apprehensive or whatever, some of the things that Trashanisa has said, maybe try to have patience and kind of probe into why she's like that, because she may not be like being nasty to you. Kodi, what is your saying? Koma azimai jimene ana ndi sila chidi only. I don't understand what he's trying to say. But anyway, you know, maybe you men can also look at things and say, Goody, Ruthie, I'm gonna call you in a minute. Yeah, Ruthie wants to speak to us as well. So, as Bambo, sometimes have patience. Can I tell you the truth about my own relationship? You know, when I met my husband, I wasn't even looking for love. I was pissed off. You don't understand. When I say pissed off, and I mean that. Because the relationship that I came out of, there are so many things that happened that annoyed me. And I told myself, good, you know what? I'm going to focus on my life. I'm going to build me. And that's what I decided to do. And in Nakala, here in the UK, for a long time, no boyfriend, no whatever, I focused on my job. I focused on my studies. You know what? Maybe the issue of love is just a story. You know, it's not something that could happen to me, because I was looking at a relationship. Tomorrow morning, something else happens that literally hurts you so bad and you can't sleep. And you're thinking, good, you know? And so, when I met my husband, I wasn't even looking for love. And my friend who I used to live with, she knows how I frustrated this man when he was, coming for me. Why are you here? You didn't tell me you were coming. I don't know what is your problem. It's just a relationship. Why are you making this a big deal? Because to me, I was just thinking, goody, you know what? Since these things are never about seriousness, so I will just handle anybody the way I can. But I think me, even if I had frustrated relationship, I was not far too gone, because the moment I realized, goody, my husband's demeanor is so different. And even if he seemed to be frustrated, crazy, my husband had no reason to even play a mind game. I tell you, my ex will even say, goody, you know those things you're saying, it's what is in your head. That statement, And I know exactly. He actually said that. He did that. And he's turning it around. Why would a man do that to me? So men, they don't love anybody. Maybe they are just looking for somebody to have sex with. So I told myself, I'm not interested. But when I met my husband was a different man totally. Today I'm married because of how my husband treated me. Believe me, I wasn't looking for any relationship at the level when he met me, because of these kind of mind games, because physically, no man has ever beaten me. No. And if he ever did, I will leave. I'm just quick on that one, just like that. But the mind games and the emotional abuse, I've suffered that. I have. And I've told you one story before. So you get the trauma, exactly what Trashanisa said. It shapes your life, how you're going to treat another man. A man who didn't do anything wrong to you. A man who has not done anything wrong and he doesn't deserve that. You put him through that. And mamuno ujagabanga experience for a long time. Ndizi jamamuno umazabizika uti wakusiya olo mamuno ujama zamba kukuia. Na iso mkwamba so kukupasa so abuse ina. It's like you've triggered him. You know, when he came undi intima wa open like that. But thank God, when I saw good, this is the type of man I want. And I remember sitting down in my room thinking, I've prayed in my life. And I'm so surprised Goody Mamuna can show up like this. When I was defeated, when I was convinced Goody Ineo, I can't find Munho Goody should fit into my definition of what a good man should be. I told myself that it's not possible. Because I meet a man, I love him totally. And the man will treat me so bad that my appetite will end. You know, I meet another one. He will treat me so bad until he named his words. You know what? This cannot be done. And I meet a man that is so nice. And oh, guys, I can tell you this until the cows come home. I used to frustrate my husband. And tomorrow he will come back. He say, oh, I missed you. But today we are here. My point being, some people cannot turn around like I have done and tell themselves, this is a different man. Let me reason. Let me snap back. Let me forget the men that... Because in the one thing that stood out when I was reading this book, yeah, it told me to say, you know what? When you allow a man who treated you bad to still dominate your thoughts, you're denying yourself the future. You're denying yourself a good relationship. You're denying yourself, you know, a better life. And it's like that man who treated you bad, it's almost like he has robbed you something and he has kept you hostage. Where you live in a certain angry cage, you're willing to pounce on any man. You're willing to frustrate any man because of that fool that you have already broken up with. He continues to live your life, but the impact of how he treated you lives on in your life. So no matter what, ladies, if let's say from what I'm saying, if you meet a man and you know you've had bad experience, you meet a man who is being nice, sit back a little. Also cut too forward, good in you, the minimum busy, Gujita is no. Sit back and watch him. A good man will stay. If you give him a chance, he will prove to you. It's possible. In a personally, I'm a testimony of that. It's possible to find love. But then you have to be patient and don't seek out men. Let them seek you out because the problem don't finish. You know. Let me call Ruthie. What are the okay, good night, Yolam. Yolam is going to bed. It's almost to 11, guys. So I totally understand. So let's call Ruthie. For those of us who are in lockdown, we don't mind in Kaninga this we are tilibe problem. So let me find Ruth so we can talk to Ruth. So guys, izozo ndiza impact zomwenduguza nizonkani zovuda wambili, but we thank God. I want to talk to another lady because these are not small issues, guys. These are issues that shape our lives. These are things that frustrate us. Hello, Sister Ruthie.
Hello.
Welcome to Azmayo Masuka. I hope Nanusomo Masuka.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just a little contribution. Community bringing here to Kumahawi, even our own communities here in the UK.
Yeah.
How Zimadibangisa and Tosakala Omasuga, like when going through such difficult relationships, like going through abuse.
Yeah.
I'm also going to talk from personal experience because I went through divorce myself, and until today, people still say, why do you go out there talking about your marriage?
Yeah. But
then I found it's how we grew up.
Yeah.
And this is the same mentality that is stopping people from opening up, leading to all these things that other callers have addressed, even yourself has addressed. Now, it's not only one person involved, children are involved. Your mental health is there.
Yeah.
Your confidence, your self-esteem goes down. So, if we shy away from talking about these things, if nobody can speak up, if all of us can keep quiet and say, no, we can't be talking about this because it's considered as a taboo from where we are coming from, then we are not helping one another.
Yeah.
But, I'm grateful to you, even Sister Alice, for your bravery. Could you come up with such things and we're addressing issues whereby society is not really comfortable to address, and little by little people are opening their eyes and realizing, but no, this is not it. Some things that we've accepted as normal, they're abnormal, but we've accepted them to be normal. So I've been a victim of that, whereby people will say, even people who have seen it happening, people who were coming to my house and so, this is not right. But when I now
Yeah.
Not that I started speaking out straight away, but after healing took place and all that, I was able to empower others. I found out within the capital my communities, whether it's Nigerian, I'm invited as a speaker, Nigerian communities, Zimbabwean communities, they embrace the story. They are like, wow, so this is it. But within our own community, it's like now they want to turn you a victim again.
Yeah.
Ukunama. Oh, how can you? Ameno jama nama. Ukunama sama panga simeso. Anapidira zaka zonse sipatana. There's only one gosuka funa yambe kunama. It takes a lot of courage. I think Janine commented earlier. I want to say it's not as easy as putting mutunga ngunya mukale ondire. But the day you just pick up your courage and say today is today. Enough is enough. That's the time you now say okay. And then people start questioning. Oh, how you say umakajo njojo fukachan. You didn't have courage to do it. So we cannot just be quiet, but then let's not judge other people as well.
Also, I wanna.
Because people are so judgmental. People are so. I don't even have the right word to be honest, but it's so painful what people will put you through on top of what you've already gone through.
So in other words, it's like what you're saying also is that we as women on our own, when our friend has had a difficult marriage, they're trying to walk away, if we are not supportive. But before I ask you what I wanted to ask you, Janine has said, just be careful where you're offloading your pain. So there's this notion around women that we feel good sitinga kurupirire muntu. When we share our problems, people are selling our stories out. From your experience, what is better? What is better? Is it better to keep quiet because you are afraid Goody and has Guje that they will laugh at you? Or is it better that you share your story to make like one, they say Goody, a problem shared is a problem half solved. Would you prefer to talk about your problem to somebody, or would you prefer to keep it your personal matter?
No, to be honest, I would prefer to talk about it. I have reached a point whereby I don't care because I realize Goody, and I mean I'm a color against it. Even if whether it's 10 poisonous ones who want to turn the story around, cannot be compared to the ones who are being helped. Yeah. So for me, I find it good, even as I'm sharing my own story with others, I'm still. It's the journey. I mean, the healing, the journey itself, the healing process, it's a journey. Yeah. So, as you're empowering other people, you're also empowering yourselves. And you find that if my person I would break down. Yeah. And then it came to a point whereby now I start laughing about it, and then even some friends who can also remind me some of the things that I went through. We remember we start laughing about it, but there was a time I couldn't laugh about those things. Yeah. And then as well, I was sharing with, I was asked to speak a few months ago, whereby they were saying, like a single mother, and the topic was children who are being raised by single mothers are useless, something like that. Oh, wow. And for me, I said, this is the same thing that you also grew up in thinking, oh, yeah. So that is another thing in stuck in abusive relationship. They say like so whether you it's an absentee father. So what is the difference and the impact on the children? So for me, I can challenge that we need to shift from that whereby we think we are raising Anna for marriage only. The way we were raised up thinking, it was just about kubanja. Yeah. So going back to I know I've diverted a bit, but answering your question, I would rather talk. And even to start a new relationship, people will still bring your old relationship back. Can we not move from the past? And without people using that against you? Yeah. Or sometimes even to say mankane so kuti or they want to use difference with what you're trying to build in a new relationship. People will think, no wonder which the that?
Kukutoza.
Kukutonza chimakanga tino chitonzo. But then I reached a point kunena kuti the pain I've been through, not only marriage-wise or whatever, but just a personal experience, whether it's losing loved ones, whatever. When I look back and then this man I am planned, when I compare the two, the pain I've experienced cannot be compared to people's gossip. So at the end of the day, I stand my ground and say, I will speak the truth. Whoever wants to receive the news, they will receive it. Whoever wants to learn from it, they will learn from it. Those who are not willing to learn, then it's fine. If they want to be stuck. And I also find that sometimes when you share those experiences, it's making other people uncomfortable because they are also going through it.
Oh, yes.
Why is it bothering you?
Understand.
Then I realized, I think they are lacking the courage as well.
They are trying to disassociate, let me find the right word. They're trying to disassociate themselves to the truth. Because there is this element in psychology where they said that sometimes it reminds you something, yeah, that is traumatic. You try to disassociate yourself, sorry the word, kuti we umafuna kuti usapange connect, because the moment you connect it is something so emotional for that person or so some people who try to dismiss what you're saying because it helps them to go back to their life, whatever it is, so they don't have to face the truth. Yeah. Okay. So, Ineyo, I've picked very important points from what you're saying as a community. Kuti, we are ashamed to talk about that, and I wanted to separate my issues. Should we always feel that banja and chintu sisi we don't need to share because people are ononga kapena as you're sharing? So you've said kuti sharing, guys, is very, very important. Like even the platform that we have here, some people take it for granted, but look at what we are doing. Muntu wina lima commenti mu olo muntu wina akungoonera, they may not come to speak as in momama pangira inu koma they are learning something. They say, oh, Ruthie said this, they go kwa oka, because that's what happens in life. They go kwa oka ndikukazuza kuti ai ine Ruth ananena jakuti. Now I want to ask you something. You know, I've been approached by so many guys in my inbox saying, you stand for them and tell and talk about how they've been treated bad and all these things. Komano, you don't know that some of these women, they are leaving their marriages because of bad influence from women. Kuti ati inuyo chifukacho kuti you are not married at the moment, kuti you divorced, yeah. So akuti ineyo kucheza ndi inuyo chifuka ine ndakali pabanja kucheza ndi inuyo, it means kuti inuyo muzinduza ineyo kuti alisi tikangwamba na ndamuna anga bangono basa alisi welisiye banja tandione ine ndikukhala, I'm doing my own business, I'm living a good life. What do you say about things like that? Do you think this is what you guys are doing, or this is what happens between women, or there's something deeper there?
You're going to be a bad influence to their marriages. I've been accused by a few people. Something like that. Bad influence and all that. Decision yochoka kubanja kaya kapena zoka mnane na example yokuti muntu when you are 20 you can easily be influenced, or you can also stick to a relationship for wrong reasons. When you get to a certain age na kusiya banja kutika kali influence ya muntu ndakaika so pala toda ngakuze kunena kuti usachoke koma iweyo nanga tuwalimba ntima
uchokabe
Nepali antoda takukuza kuti ya itazikhala uchoke ndio mazanena uchoke koma yoza kuti ndi basi uwela ukana mezanza kwa chati basi zokanga tizasintha izokanga tizasintha. That decision ine maona kwa ineyo I don't know, I might be wrong, but maona ngati kuti no power imakhala kuti iweyo za influences zokaya tiba muntu akuuza kuti mwakuti mukamba mucheza yeti taona ukauta muti komata muna wakukuzunzani imene ndi abuse akangata konvesera koma kangonyamuka pamene wachokapo mapita kumene akubwerera apo amakhala usada rusuja kundinamisa ali suja kundinamisa ina muna ngati makonda sindingasiye so ndizinthu zonena kuti olo ngati kwa munthu abwera kwa ine kuti afuna kuti angofuna
advice.
Sometimes I've realized when amakhala angofuna kuchita offload, not necessarily kuti they want to leave. That hasn't been, I've got this joke, do you want an honest opinion or you want me to sugarcoat what I'm going to say? So people be like, what do you mean? Because sometimes people just want to listen to you ask them, so what do you want to do? So the influences
mfuso lanu lili mwayanka very clearly because ine mangofuna ndidziwe kuti should we feel that as maya amene achoka kubanja they are such a bad influence, but from what you have said it seems to me very clearly, which I sort of like kind of like agree with the, you know, you can have friends that you offload your issues, you can have people who have divorced and you talk to them, but ultimately if you gonna leave your marriage zimango chitika kuti naweso nali ndima zokhoma zomwe madutsamo. So sometimes advice empowers you, could I think I can go this way and that way, so otherwise ineyo ndipitiriza kuyankhula koma ndikuyamikireni mwapadera because what you women have done today, you've come and share your lives, your experiences. Sitinachite kugwirizana, sitinakupaseni warning for you to come and do that. But you know, your people who, even if muzidwe last minute like papa or mwango ipeza nkani, because you are sharing the truth. Inu chirungamo you don't need to practice. You don't need to. Chirungamo, you just say it the way it happened, the way you have experienced it, and that's that. So, but thank you so much for sharing your life with us. If we don't take it for granted, I'm a woman like yourself. I'm open to learn every day. I believe that the people who want to learn after they've suffered something, they are always late. People who learn from others as things are happening even to other people, they learn a lot, you know, and save themselves from a lot of things. So thank you so much, Sister Ruthie, for sharing with us. I hope you continue to watch the live.
Thank you so much, and continue doing the great work you're doing.
Oh,
I love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
So, you know, guys, this is the thing. We were speaking to Ruth Mbera. This is our beautiful sister. She's a businesswoman. You know, she's doing well for herself. But, you know, she's one of our ladies who were married in her life. And she had challenges in her relationship. But she didn't allow that to slow her down in her life, because she made an important decision. Kulisia Banja. But Atalisia Banja, she's doing well. It's not good she left her marriage because she wanted to be on her own. Kudi Banja and Benalochito, as you have heard, there were difficulties. And Hambili, they live marriages, they live with pain. Amachita ukapanga heal while they are gone. Ndeo samazibebutsa zintuzi. It's not easy. But the one important question I wanted her to answer, inali mene yoyo kunoko ku UK azibuna kumakalira onena kuti yai mabanja ina akuta because of women bad influence. Ngati kuti atsika na tose mitu ya tusi ndati madalira zone na zazinzathu. But as you can see, as my yankula baba tu mafoni, these are well informed women. These are sounding women. They know what they're doing. These are not women who are confused. No, they know exactly what is going on. They know what abuse is. They know what happens in a relationship. They've been there. They've done all of these things of apologizing and all those things. For them to come to a conclusion, they have tried. You know? And so, akamabwera kupereka maumboni ngatameni wawa. If you are out there, you are in an abusive relationship, it's not to make you leave your marriage. No. But it's to make you see that you are not confused. Sometimes muntu ukakhala abusive husband, abusive relationship or boyfriend, you live together. When you are saying to him, Songiso, you done this, you done that. Okay? Songiso amata ukuza kuti iweyo chabe ndimomo ukuonela, iwe ndamene umaona mola kwika. You know? I had this guy saying to me, oh, you're the one who has a wrong narrative. Oh, this is what. People will try to manipulate you. Mamuna amena amafuna kuti azingo kusewela magemu but keep you. He will manipulate you. Okay? He will manipulate you. So sometimes, mzako onena kuti alibe hidden agenda. Alibe hidden agenda. Ama kuuza chilungamo. Please, women, I know we can be this and that. Kupangira na saja and all those things. But don't think all women are still young girls. You know, a lot of us have grown. I want to see a certain comment here. A lot of us have grown. When we are here, you talk to me, Palaivipa. But if there was a serious issue, you approach me on the level. We will talk on that level because I know that, you know, there's a place and, you know, time for everything. So there's so many ladies, if you talk to them heart to heart and you listen to each other, the other problem that women we have, why we can't even, we want to blame other people. As we are busy trying to show off good we are happily married. So talk us so we are setting ourselves up. That's why it can be we can't come back and tell our friend Guti in a room. James Ujao Kali on the because why? Nzakwe mwe mamusha in Nagadwent. Hey, wandi gulida chakuti. Hey, wandi bangida chakuti. Dipa ine mamuna wanga chakuti. You show off paguru because you want to look like you're so happily married. These are the hindrances. I'm not saying Guti you should come out and be talking about your issues every day. No, but what I'm saying is don't make the effort to show off a life that doesn't exist. You understand? Live your life. Just manage your life. Pameno waona kuti zavuta, come and speak the truth to someone to help you. Osa manyanda deni kumamenyedwa kulatsika na kunja kuno amene even abuse yomwe yakuchitidwa mmabanja tikukaimva anthu kwina. Iye tu jama mmenya nthawi zonse. And sometimes even people showing you evidence. And the way you're thinking, good, how can she put up with that? Because the way you've come out with a persona, your marriage is too happy. And this is what is happening with Facebook, isn't it? And we are too happy. That's how we have betrayed ourselves. Janine is saying, you always categorize your friends. I have friends I laugh with and I have friends I share things with. Exactly. But another thing I want to say quickly, guys, you don't trust the people around you. You know, if you are in a relationship where you're constantly confused, where you're constantly questioning yourself, and I'm sure Songiso said this when we were talking. He told me he was going to Dubai. And I'm sure Songiso has just said good he never went to Dubai. Because Muntamena Unamiza ama iwala. And the way umambetela you did innocently, you didn't know. So when you turn around and say good Songiso, you came here, you pick up things, you said you're going to Dubai. Aguta iwenda mene suna mvese. Ndina nena gudi ai ndukupita kwanzanga uja Daniel we suna mvese. Iwe you know that those things are completely different. My point is, a man who keeps confusing you, or a man who comes and talk to you kuti ndiwe nkazi so iwe. Kula kazi kuno. Unamuona uchi. Unatantani. Literally demeaning you. Men who get to your mind like that. To the point kuti mamuna wabita onchito iwe kumango kala mpando baja kumata kumazomana nena James Uja. How could he talk to me like that? If you ever find yourself in relationships like those, that's emotional abuse. I'm just giving an example, it's not exhaustive. Mamuna onyamula mkono wake pa chibagera. Chema, you can try and make excuses for it. And say kuta ineo so mwenda muyankulira. Ngati panatuluka ujeni anango ndikanka. Let me tell you, zichebese nkani zomumunga zichebesere. But the truth is, if Antoina Baliba anati menyako, not even pushing us. Do you think we've never spoken in a way that it upsets a man? We have. Koma love it conquers a lot. You know? Mamuna ota ama umenya, he doesn't love you. No, he doesn't. But because Antoina Nina, it's simple. Just because Muntwina wachichula ngati momenda nenena, it's not good they are influencing you, kuti usiye banja lako, kuti they are bad people. Kunja kuno, if it adanandia to the point kuti Antoina, they don't talk to you because they feel like kuti So for example, what I'm doing now, there are people that I'm friends with. They can decide or she's a bad influence. Whereby bad influence, what he actually means is, because I want you to know something today. A man who is a manipulator, a man who is abusive, he knows how to remove people who are a threat to his game. You know? He knows goody uyu atawiwerenga game andamuza nkazi. So he will try to push you away so that the wife should stay blind. And the way so gakarawa puti basi ujama kutumwa and they will eliminate every friend that you have, every good friend, and the way you will do that yourself as well. So don't set yourself up. What is Dinali saying? I'm trying to read some of the comments. Faking it can lessen your chances of getting help. Yes. As I have said, I'm talking from personal experience. I've seen people staying in a relationship not because they are not good listeners, not because people are not willing to listen, but iwe weka umakalira kubanga ngati kuti uli ndi relationship yoti mwakuti. You've got a friend who even tells you good I don't understand amunanga anatere iwe you keep talking to your friend ngati kuti iwe life yako ili special. Koma mumuna wako ndotani ine James sangapange zimenezo kulitu atsika noyerekedwa amayankhula choncho. I'm telling you amayankhula choncho. Iwe pamene uzizamva kuti James wamenya watopa kumakhala kuti abuse has gone on for a long time. We kama yankhulidwe. So as my, let's not come out as young girls and talk rubbish. If there's something that you are working on, just work on it. Don't come out and fake things a lot. Anyway, going forward, I know we are already, into midnight, but going forward, abusive relationships should never be underestimated. Okay? Don't underestimate it. A person can actually break you to the point that you weka utakutenga ujeni damage ndukuzimweta when they damage you mentally. We talk about mental health here. We talk about mental health. One of the main reasons why our communities are so hit by mental health is because of dysfunctional marriages. Oh yes, I said it. Dysfunctional marriages. Because in Banja Muja, Mura abuse. Okay? You go to church with the abuse. The pastor says, good eye, so let's pray about it. Nobody is diving deep into the issues. Kuti pakale healing, pakale kubangana treaty bwino. No. Okay? Olo, muntu mozi is seeking help. The other one is just fighting. Kuti unapitira nje kwa busa. Unapitira nje kwa kuti. And the issue is left unresolved. Okay? Not only that, you talk to parents. Parents are on the phone. Mukakamuli kuyuke mkuyankura now. Iya iwebo kala nsikana nzimai. Uzikala muntu ozijebeta na weso. Samaguya jonjo. Koma kuzijebeta go dizijebese mwantu ndubanji. Ineyo ndamena I'm being treated bad. I'm the one who is harmed. I'm the one who is beaten. I'm the one who is done this and that. So dizijebese mwantu ndubanji. You know? So anything that iweyo muntu ukupanga in this abusive relationship, it's gonna have an impact even way after you leave that relationship. Our communities, like I've said, dysfunctional relationships have brought so much heartache, so much emotional pain that sometimes it has even affected our production in life. When I say production, I should say productivity. Not necessarily kubereka koi, koma productivity as in kupita out there and be productive in the sense of kuti kugwira ntchito, kulimbikira kusukulu, kulimbikira pa ntchito, kuti ukwezedwe ntchito. Sometimes ndakuuzani from the beginning when I started the topic. If things are not working at home, and hamapita ku ntchito, it shows into their attitude at work. Even pogwira ninji, inu simunamve anthu ena kuti iye uja ndotopetsoga magwira na ntchito. Sometimes that person is not a bad person. I'm telling you, she's not a bad person. But the marriage has brought so much pain in her that she don't have patience with anybody. She don't. Then even ku ntchito, she cannot be promoted because of the same abuse at home. This is why I'm saying, if you're not married yet, or if you're divorced, the next time you want to marry again, please, this decision of finding a partner, take it a bit serious. A bit serious. You know, they teach us every day. Kuti yayi, kuli matenda kunja kuno. Kunja kuno, kule HIV. Kunja kuno, kula adigazi zonono. kunja kuno kuli chanchani. And sometimes we master that those are the only things that when we go mbanja we should make sure that we don't have them. Nde ukangopezana ndi John ati akationa dokotala, and you make sure that those things are okay, and you think that's all it would take to make a relationship beautiful. No, there's deeper issues in a marriage. Kuli mabanja kunja kuno kotola ngakhale munthu wina ali ndi HIV wina alibe, they are happier than a relationship yonena kuti palibe ndi vuto, because people, if they are messed up in their head, they're gonna mess up with your own head, regardless of what you have. Kuli mabanja amata uti iwe ukamaona umati this is a beautiful man, this is a beautiful woman, they have their own lives going in terms of good panchito, they have beautiful cars, beautiful home, beautiful this. Where is the problem? You can't find it, because an emotional stress, like for example an emotional abuse, whether mundhama kumenya, it will still result into emotional abuse, because you will be angry that this is happening to you. You'll be depressed that imagine ama kumenya and you can't even fight back. There are so many issues there. Muntu hakama kuyankula kuipa. Muntu when they manipulate you, all those things will still impact on your emotional health. Now, when all these things are impacting on your emotional well-being, how you relate with another person, or mutaka kuti mwakalira uchi ndi nkaka, is messed up. Nothing is sweet. You know, I don't know how I can tell you. Emotional issues are the reasons why even people's sex lives are not good. Oh yes. People think when you talk about issues like that, they are small. Like they end with a small, how can I say? Ilizati yake ngati makayo chepa. No. Kulima relationship kunja kuno. Koti antu they can't even find themselves, like their senses saying good ineo, what do I like in bed? They have forgotten about sex, in fact. Kulazima yama kuza kuta ine ndibe sona zonchito za ujenizo ine bola ndikukhala ndikulelana. Yet to be honest with you, sex is one of the beautiful things that if a woman had to discover her own body and experience, it's beautiful. It could help her even as a person to rejuvenate her. Koma she's given up all on it because she's messed up in her brain. Nde even if sex yo majidiga nyumba abambama banga zomwe wa organiza iye maganiza makhalali kwina. I'm telling you, this is real life. So our emotional being should not be messed up. That's why amanena kuti, if something is disturbing your peace so much, and why I said the dysfunctional relationships is because kulima relationship okutansala sizimapezeka. You're fighting, you're arguing, you're doing what, but nothing is resolved. You stay in that messed up place, and so you can't relate to anybody. Even in mamuna wakoyo, you can't even enjoy sex. There's nothing that you enjoy, because in sex yantunduanji yomwe muntu umabanga mind yako ili kwina uhuganiza mumana kumenyera mumana kunyozera mamuna uja is doing something else. And so ukapeze mamuna wina, you're still messed up. That's why you don't enjoy it. And this is why we come in a society like this one. Umabeza tatika no do city kalabasi or mabanja uda antaudina kuti they can't, you know, they can't stop having sex or doing. And unkumada kuti now so tundenda hule ama kalezi mezo. No, see a hule they maybe they are whole in their mind. You know, meaning kuti they are not damaged, they are not broken. For you to enjoy sex, you need to be full. You need to be fully present emotionally, honestly to God. Other than that, you will not. Okay, and this is more important even for you as a woman than a man, because a man, even if he don't feel like good emotionally, he might be stressed because of this and that, or their body can actually ignite by just looking at a woman. Muntu atakupanga ignite nkuyiwala zomwe zimachitika 2 seconds ago. As a woman, if you are emotionally damaged, man, olonga di engineer chigayo jajota magujumula jonje aite chigayo sayaka. That's how far it goes. So what I'm saying is, as a woman, give yourself a chance. If a relationship is not going well, if you're being abused, please musaobe kuti anthu azakupangana accuse kuti yayi waja nachoka pabanja I think naiso sana samalifuna ndikali banja, because that's the statement, isn't it? Samalifuna kali pabanja. Musade nkhawa ndi zimenezo. The thing is, you might find another man that will actually love you. The same thing with those women who ati maibusa takambapali maibusa zasekes. It's true, koma we are mature people. We can't continue kukhala mmasamba ngati momwe amatisungira akamuzu kuti anthu tisamayankhule zinthu. This is how we've been destroyed. Tiziyankhulana. So like I said, even kwa amene mwakhala, I want you to know that while every day you choose to stay with a man who is abusing you, while you choose to put up with the rubbish that a man does or how he treats you bad, I want you to know that every single day when you make that decision, you're damaging yourself. And tsikulina mamuna ujata kuzalimba ntima nkukusiya iweyo instead. When he leaves you and find another woman, I want you to know that you're the one who is gonna take a lifetime to find another man. Not because amuna kulibe, but because you're not receptive. Akabwera as muna enaja the new men, you will not know how to deal with them because of the damage that is there. You will not know how to move on from one relationship to the other. You will struggle. I mean, it's just a fact. You will struggle. Look after yourself. When they talk about self-love, it's about you need to think about things. Good God, why am I being treated this way? Why am I accepting it? You need to think about it. You know, why am I accepting being treated poorly like this? And when you begin to think, I think I'm not well respected, I'm not valued, and things like that. When you start to find those things, you will find good tsikulina uzazuka mama unkulimba ntima kuta, you know what, I think I'm not wanted in, let me go. And don't let anybody give you a small talk of saying, oh, but I love you, oh, don't go, you stay here, blah, blah, blah. No, pick your stuff and go. When you go, find your healing, seek the help. And guys, some of you who are here in the UK, if you wanted someone to speak to counselor, I can connect you with really good counselors that you don't need to even pay. You can speak to them if you don't want to speak to me. But at the end of the day, find your healing. Honestly, connect back to your senses. Have that wholeness where you actually feel things in your body normal and say to yourself, oh, today I feel happy, and enjoy the moment. And when, until today, you can't even enjoy a moment. You are at a party. When people are talking to you, Janine, which one? Absent-minded all the time. It's not a normal thing in people. It's a representation of something. When you are not present in a moment, it's a presentation of something, and it affects relationships. Because you're not a bad person, you're broken. You know, you're going through something, so it's constantly stealing your attention. You know, so don't stay in a relationship far too long until you lose yourself. Love yourself. Today I'm gonna leave you with something. No matter how much you love somebody, please don't love them to the point that it damages you. Okay? No matter how handsome, no matter how sweet, no matter how rich a man can be, he cannot be more important than yourself. You come first. Love yourself. And when I say love yourself, I'm not saying go out there and use people so instead to say iwe okakapa relationship uzingoganiza zaweka, not thinking how a man feels and everything. No, that's not that. Love yourself means while you're in a relationship, you're doing everything you can, but you're not receiving the love. Okay? Think about yourself. Okay? Preserve yourself and say, good, you know what? Ababa, I'm not being looked after as going and this can damage me. Think of how you can, you know, bring yourself back and cushion yourself. Be your own parent sometimes and give yourself a hug and say, you know what, baby, he doesn't love you. But it's okay. Okay? Tell yourself that. Because sometimes antutima digira kuti mwina wake, mamuna imwe amena kuti zunzayo, azadi bange hugging kutuza kuti, oh, so I'm sorry, baby. No. Sometimes you need to hug yourself and tell yourself that it's okay, baby. He doesn't love you, but that's not the end of the world. I'm going to pick up my life and go. And you have to go. And for those of you who have contributed so many elements, guys, I hope you learned something today. There are women who have asked Kuti, we should find a group that we can connect, and maybe in that group then we can connect the counselors so that people can talk to. Mabanja cannot end if the marriage is good. Connex is saying mabanja. Mabanja cannot end when the marriage is good. You know, a sweet marriage, a sweet marriage, there is no way it can end because somebody was talking to you. It's not possible. No. Mamu na wabu ino amagoma. You think about him in a very nicest way. There is no way your marriage can end because of that. No. Nkaza mene muntu ukamiyangula kuti mwakuti yeka nkufika pokuta kumadi abanda jama ndizuza. Kumakhala kuti there was already something that is a problem. I'm being told Goody Lincoln wants to talk to me as well. Let me see if I can connect Lincoln before we go. So, guys, today's topic for those of us sitakumana pamimba in case mwakumana nafi pakati pa usiku ifenda and how usiku we don't mind. We were talking about Goody and hakuti azikaza amene amakhala pabanja regardless of momama vutikira, they are in love. Amene timango choka akuti chifukwa chokuti timaona tilimpodalira mwakuti. So we've gone over all those issues of poverty, and we've gone the realities of good sometimes and chaba nakwati wala ngono. So ndi kungokhala kachisimu koti poti mamuna aenda kula naye mwakuti. Komanso be na society my pressures, but at the bottom line, if somebody loves you, there's no way you would want to throw that away. You know, atika na mukudziwa mwezi mzima khalira bwino. You know how you when you have a boy that you're in love with, you know how you behave. You know how it lightens your mood. There's no way you're gonna just throw that away because you know. So let's try. I'm calling Lincoln. I'm trying to call Lincoln. I don't know if he's awake. He's showing Goody he's online, but I don't know. Lincoln, if you're here, I'm calling you on what do you call it? On Messenger. Are you able to talk now? He's trying to message me, I think. On app. Which app now? I wouldn't even be there on app. Ah, okay. Hold on. We are trying to speak to Aubrey. Oh, I just said Aubrey. Did I just say Aubrey? You know what? In the pakati pa usiku, anthu ena how we can go figure banda kuja, we stop to function, so it's not my fault. But anyway, we are going to try and connect with Hello. Sorry, Hello. Hello. Welcome, Lincoln. So, guys, this is Lincoln Gudzala on our WhatsApp, and he's just called in. Lincoln is all the way from Malawi, right?
Yes,
Yes, he's calling from Malawi. Kumene gona eso sama gona mwansanga. I think Lincoln wants to also share his views tonight. Chomwe chili chintu chonyadisa because the program ya lero tayankhula ndi Malawi nzathu ku John tayankhula ndi azimayi kuno ku UK pano all the way ku Malawi. Palibe zogona nkhani India straight. Nde Lincoln inenda kunyadirani komanso ndakulandirani. Yetu nde inu yankhulana nawo anthu akukudikirani ndithu.
Alright, I don't know pendebereka moni wantu ndwanji komano kuliko sekomwetiri. Ndakupanga ni greeters bale yanga. Mwandire moni. So I know and for sure I've been following. Komano anambiri ayankhola kwa zambiri zoti munanditha kumakangala ndikubwereza. Komano to cut the story short.
Yeah.
I was just trying to emphasize, even the word of God says, if it means you understand.
Yeah.
the moment you go to church each and every Sunday and it's the same preaching, it's the same verse, it means God wants to speak to you. The more you kind of repeating the same thing, listening to the same thing over and over, which means you are not allowing yourself to break so that you can remain. You understand? So I know for sure that a lot of people have contributed so much, so helpful. I've learned from it, but still I'll just go do some more because the unazodambira pangandi as my so if it's resources you see usankambali tukunena zato sebanja simakala mtu mmoja. You understand?
Of course.
So whenever it comes to banja inayoeti understanding yaine banja la lima mangidwa pa mingoja ingapo for instance ningo pereka tima tisisanzo I know ina yankulaga ale kumano eni manezo tinga pali banja choyamba pamafunika pakale chani chikonde.
Yeah.
I don't know ina amatandoza manje kumano pakale chikonde. Chikonde chikata pakwere kumvetsetsana.
Yeah.
Pakachoka kumvetsetsana pamafunika kulolerana. Pakafuna kulolerana pamafunika kugonjela kulolerana. I don't know if I can put it in the same category. Komano, I hope you got my point.
Yeah, ndizindu zosiyana. Kugonjelana ndi kulolerana ndizosiyana.
Yes.
Koma nzomveka.
Yes. So from there, timafunika nezoti out of all tikazimanga list zina yankulaga ndifani ngodula sinifuna uchedwa. Tikazimanga list zindizosiyazija kunezo tifati gwire kunezo what banja is. Then tizikhala ndi this secret I found it out in Magwira. Normally, I don't know if people have discovered. Come on, what I discovered is this.
Yeah.
I mean, and how we al Oceana, I mean, Akuzida Mosiana, Ujoga Mbalis Oceana, and you know, they have planned, they have decided, I mean, I have Kalaba mods. I don't think so. You know, I got to women, those and what Tomapangas of Fanana. Never. Imafunika ngati school eti kuzirana. Chama mwachoka huko bambo ino mwachoka huko so ini mwachoka ine umenda choka patenti kumane pakati. Understand? So the moment umukumana pakati kumakhala zoti submission imanenedwa icho palizituzira kumazisiya just because you want to make the thing possible, to make the thing happen.
Yeah.
You see, the more you get yourself away from where you are and to the point where you want to meet the person, it's a process.
Yeah.
That process, that process, there's pain in it. You understand? You see, come on. I love this thing, to do this thing or more. So just because I intend to do this person, absolutely, I surrender. I'm not talking about Nkaza. I'm talking something says that and what I'm trying to tell because you understand? So zindungati many zozo nizomwetima panga list and you know timakazo ti jane ya atu ya banja ya yamba.
Yeah.
Kuma not saying as zajitika jendoti kuma ngukala ntendere now because antono mulimba school mukupuzirana kunyanya kumakhalabo kuyankhulana mulabwika kumakhalabo then pamene pabwera solution ino zoti kodi ngati tayambana kapena ngati tanyanyerisana
Tipanga bwanji.
pamene unfairly they are missing out.
Yeah.
One, they didn't choose the right person to approach with zinthu zawo. Two, they may thought kuti palanthena kamaona zoti because normally aliyense automatically pamakhala nthu zoti you talk zakuntima zako with and palanthena zoti they are friends indeed kumano kumangocheza nawo mwapo ndi apo. You choose, you will find yourself now. No. Whenever I'm in a pinjika, kumano ndikayankhula ndi Sis Mary always brings something that I've never been the same. So I think to this court, I think I take Sister Mary to be one of the person that at least I will share some of my things outly strictly to Miss Mary. That Miss Mary will understand the thing and from understanding
yeah.
In the same of the list of friends, they're there, they can feel sorry, they can pretend, people can pretend good.
Yeah.
Just because they want you to open up, then the moment you just like then they use the same things to use the same momentum to break you. It's possible. So what I'm trying to say here is the best way whenever it comes to this, we have to choose people, what we call friends and what we call those people that they can help us. See, and mostly it's not only people. No matter how big the problem is, in any makutulizo pamakala answer, pamakala yanko nditu. Kwano yanko ismaoneka zoti it's not with it. Komano imakalapo. For instance, makamba Alex nazoti it's not even on kunazoti kufigure to the extent kumamenyana. You understand?
Yeah.
It doesn't even, nobody can support that, Balibe. But what happened for that thing to happen, it should be something kinajipika. Ndoti when agenti mona wela mwamba wina na yankula kumabe, that's not the reason that you can try to reach that extent. You have to at least kuzije pesa kukala basi. So this is the secret. I will just tell you the secret. In any mona zoti atutika yambana banja. Simaka zoti chikondi cha tangari bali chikondi di. Simango kazoti, it's just a situation. The situation is maka permanent. Simango kala something, most dita unena to be emphasized. No zita makala satana. Aguona zone zoti pamene antu awilia. Ambali ziwili zosi yana kumana. And antu amene wali nduku tekera kupanga chintu china yoyoti iye jizamu ikapa photo. Satana amabwela pamene kopo.
Koma ine ndikufuseni ndikuduleni kai.
Yeah.
Ndikukumvetserani china chilichonse chomwe mukuyankhula ma points amene mwayankhula oyambirira ineyo momwezi kundimvekera mukuyankhula ma foundations of a marriage where the principles that can help a marriage work better or a relationship work better. I think we should have another program where we should just talk about how we can build our marriages. I think that will fit into it a lot. But tonight our focus is because how we face problems in a relationship, how we sit down and resolve them, it matters a lot. And you've pointed out and to know say if you want something to work, you sit down, all those beautiful things you have said. But in tonight in the scheme of things, zimatega kuti mu relationship muja ndakuzani whether antu anapanga marry for wrong reasons, whether palima hardships amene they've divided people kuti maybe mbuyo mo muntu wina amaesesa kutani koma zikuoneka kuti one person is trying so hard to make the relationship work pamene wina continues to behave badly. And in this case we were talking about kuti nkazi akuona kuti a man is treating me so bad that at some point she decided kuti let me leave because akundimenya akunditani. What can you say to that? Because it's like we've already passed the point yomwe mukunena yonena kuti poyambirira timayenekera kukatani. That's why I think we need another topic yokuti how do we build our relationships. But now we've passed that point. Tafika kokuti tikupanga na manipulate. Tafika kokuti we are hitting each other. What can you say about that? What do you say?
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. I think okay, I understand. Here's the thing. In any manner zoti choyamba tikakhala tili mu scenario imene choyamba chomwe ni makhulupirira if kuzisankha wekha muntu. Because the moment muntu amene unamkhulupirira poyamba and wafika kumapanga react because reaction imene makazo liso muntu koma ni mwanyama, right?
Yeah.
So umazipatula wekha kuzika pa restoration ukhala ne kumayanga come on. Muntu wina I'm trying my level best. Whatever zoma machita I'm still strict to him like if he's a lady. I'm still trying my level best, but still there's no change. So what should I do? The first thing first, ladies out there, choose you. That's Mampala, that's the medicine. Choose you. It doesn't matter how so rich is a man. It doesn't matter how so called he can pronounce some sweet words. It doesn't matter, you name it, you list it. But the first thing first, the first aid that you can give to yourself, if you dare to find yourself in such situation, is to choose you. Because by kusisanka weka, no, I think now I'm worth more than what I'm crying. You understand? Because the moment someone who starts to do that, sorry, but to my own understanding,
yeah.
Because what is love then?
And I want to remind you, because you're in Malawi. I want to remind you of situations of good. In I respect all the things you've said about love and all those things, but that is for and Hawira Bene one alidu muntu two. You individually they want the relationship to work. But these scenarios, what you are saying, good in Zimai should choose herself. In other words, you are promoting self-love. I want to mention to you, Nkani Jaina and Chitikira Nsika na watu Kumalawi. She was actually shot with her boyfriend, or was it a husband, whatever. You know, Lincoln, these are some of the challenges that women have faced and they've suffered in the hands of a man because of issues like what you're saying, where Azimai they are encouraged to kuti musama kalire kutani kuyankula ndi anthu takhala ni chani takhala ni basi pakomuvanu mukambirane ndi amuna anu. So the statement yomwe Emma wanena mu ma comments yonena kuti what help can you get to the same person who's abusing you, because mamuna uja ndamena amamenya nkazi uja ineyo. I believe kuti before he shot her, there must have been moments in relationship yawo amene nzibambo uja must have slapped her or must have mwina anamenya ko solo mwidi something abusive happened.
Yes, amaone said timaone
kazipaso koma iye amaona kuti ndi pota akammenya mawa amugulire Mercedes mawa atani, so she would choose to just keep those issues as marriage. If it napuzisiwa kuti issue ina iliyonse as bad as it can be tizisunga pabanja pathu that we don't get help in time. So what would you say to situations like those, because that's a woman lost, she's dead now, so and she's left two children. So what do you say to women on things like that when it comes to nkani hiyo mwemukuti ya itose tizikamba toka pabanja? We have to be nkani inenga timbanja mwanga ndikudusa nzimezo, so it has to be my personal matter. What do you say to that?
Alright, thank you. Anyway, first thing first, I'll say that tika bwera ku banja eti and Hawiri are involved, but tika mona mu the all angles. It's not and Hawiri are involved. Amakala both parties now. Mamuna makandi and hati akubanja kwake, inkazi amakanda akubanja kwake. So antu akubanja just because sali pa scenario sa kumva kuwawa, all they tell us is muna nditi tinyambi tomwe tinakula nato kale kalero unazo no zikamatero timakhala bit kumano we are the one we are facing it.
Yeah.
So ineo ngenda ndinero nezoti palibe. See, you just talked of a loss now, which means if at all it happened, just what if it had happened then known, I think I'll step out.
Yeah.
We could talk of something different now, you understand?
Yeah.
So here's the thing, no matter how small that thing may look today, because what you allow is mostly what contains.
Yeah.
Mark my words. The moment you allow something, it's little today, it's small, pangono, that thing you're feeding it.
Yeah.
Eventually, that thing chimazakula chimabeleka chipaso, and chipaso you cannot count what chipaso can. Definitely we're talking about death. We're talking about maybe physical damages.
Yeah.
So think about that, and you're there. Do you think you can even take a note from your mother? Say, my daughter, please, I want you to stay. No. You wake up and say, no, I get my asshole out of this. You stand. Because despite that, maybe just because or whatever, still, balibe munga amalisamalira in each and every way. Rather than you die early, in the sense of having help from, because both sides. You have to know there's a difference between a house and a home.
Yeah.
So home is where we want to raise our kids.
Yeah.
You understand? So if home is failing to, for us, there's no need. At least it's better to have the half home away from the home that is incomplete.
Yeah.
I think that much work much better. Rather than we say, then finally you find good moyo wakita and you never say. You are taking it to the home. You find which means it's 50-50 game. So it's better you stand the earlier the stage is honest, you are you better you stand never kunezo that I kupanga. And hence you have said this point. Let me just try to emphasize. Valentine, they are good at pretending, right? In real sense, chintu chikuchitika ndi ichi. Koma they choose kukakamba chintu china kusiya chomwe chikuchitika.
Yeah.
Which is very bad. It's really bad. It's better you speak now rather than people or maybe relatives they have to hear it after Udabida. It will be something that we cannot reverse it.
Yeah.
So I think to my point, let me just a lot of points I've got it just because point. Is it Lucy, right? Madam Lucy.
Yeah.
That woman, I salute her. She have breed it like so much I've learned from her. So my regards, and I think if I keep on saying I'm kind of maybe kumano emphasizes and kumapeto nimulina zoti most guys tend tiziyangana kwa mulungu mostly mulungu tizimulola kukhala nkhosi watu because if we all both parts kunena zoti ni amayi mumamuopa mulungu ine bambo ni mamuopa mulungu nikuna zoti mulungu jamakhala nkhosi most people zina zeti mazipanga avoid not like ife kufuna komano just because mulungu ni nkhosi ya mtendere mwa makhala ba ifeyo normally zinthu ngati zimene zozo zimangopeweka automatically. We can do it better, or maybe can again agatinamiza aezema aitima panga zizimba tima panga no kulibe banja lima mangira lifacha best lifacha mankhwala never. No. Even on any boards. Kumantika mola mulungu kala nkosa. I think tito bwela sibe umaza gamba different stories. Yes, I think now this is the way to go. So I think let me just end up there. Thank you so very much for allowing me to share the podium with you. I really appreciate that.
Thank you for taking your time. I know in Malawi it must be really like after 1, I think. But
something like that.
Yes, but thank you so much. We value you coming to share your thoughts on this topic. It's a very important topic, so it's good that as Bamboso my uncle. So thank you so much for coming. I think we're gonna have another topic. Somebody has also said about foundations of marriage. You will be a good person to also say some of the things that people can do from the beginning, so that gudi mabanja asafike kumwetu kukamba, because panopo tukukamba kumalevu okhala ngati kuti zinthu zavuta kaleti. Exactly. But what you are saying is something that we should from the beginning use that, and thoughts it is open from the beginning. But I've taken a lot of points. Yeah, I've taken a lot of points from what you have said, and thank you so much for tonight. If a deputy is alive, so I hope I will speak to you soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much.
Okay, bye. So guys, that's Lincoln. And Lincoln has said so many points, of which some of them I want to add something, and some of them, as you heard him, he's speaking more about how how we can build our marriages, what we should build our marriages on, our foundation, and all those things. Because when the foundation is concrete, zintu zinas is not a problem, because the problems that we are discussing today, pena ndikusakhala ndi mulungu, but pena ndizijatanena kuti mwana sonayepo okula ngatana akulira family ya abuse, he becomes an adult who doesn't know kukhala kwabwino. But I wanted to say something. I think it's one of the points that I didn't touch upon kuti naneso ndiwonjezere ndemanga. Pala anthu ena azimayi ena akakhala pabanja lokutirira abusive, one of the reasons they don't leave amaupa chitozo chonena kuti anaopanda bambo awo. Because even as we are here in the UK, there are studies that are done oti amachita olemba kuti children from a broken home. I hope you've come across that word, meaning kuti ana amene akulidwira abanja lonena kuti bambo ni mayi anasiyana, they are bound to commit crimes, they are bound to behave badly, they are bound to do something. There is kind of like a stigma to it that is subtle, but it's there. So sometimes anthu samafuna uchoka pabanja kuopa zimenezo, koma azungu ambiri ngakhale kuli statistics yoteroyo and all those things, those studies about crime and everything, azungu banapanga understand kuti munthu sungachedwe ndi zimenezo. And I wanna say to you as a woman, ngati uli ndi mamuna onena kuti zinthu zomwe akuchita sizimamveka, you're better off You know, if he's abusing of you, you're better off leaving him so that your kids don't carry that trauma in their life. And you're better off finding another man who is happy to play a father figure to your kids and be peaceful at the same time and be loving. Because when your kids, when you're in love, you as a parent, you as both parents, when you are in love, the kids feel it. This is why they say kuti sometimes because they feel kuti you preach one thing but your behavior towards one another is not good. So they don't even love one another. And you ask yourself, how do they know? They observe you a lot more than you know. So when there's abuse, and also they feel it a lot and it impacts on them. So when it comes to kids, guys, you can raise your kids as, you know, co-parenting. Meaning kuti abambo mukajoka sukudi basi muiwalezana. You can be present in your kid's life and she can go and be with somebody else. But in case you're not present, baby, you can find another man and raise your kids and let him play the father figure. But where you guys are co-parenting, I made a video a long time about how people should continue to co-parent peacefully. Because when you do co-parenting, you're peaceful, Anna, they still have their father in their life. And you as a father, you do what you're supposed to do for your kids. Also, by the side of the attention, your kids will feel loved regardless. Because sometimes relationship as we have said. But we want us tonight to know that today it's more about awareness. We need to be aware that there are times we can fix a marriage by talking and doing whatever, because both sides are willing to work on it. But there are times like this that we are talking about. Sometimes trying to talk does not cut it. Trying to argue is a waste of time. Trying to convince somebody is a waste of time. Because they have their own issues. And the truth is, you can't change anybody. You can't change a man that has decided to be something else. No. The problem is, if you are going to wait for that day to come, you might be too broken, you will not find your way home. So tonight has been really, really, you know, powerful. Has been really powerful, and I know that there are so many Malawian marriages that have been broken, and it's never something that is easy, and it's never something that people are proud of, because they wanted it to work and it didn't. As a society, as a community, can we try and be supportive? You know, be supportive of other people and, you know, try to help them where we can. Let's not be too judgmental. These things do happen. And also, as we live our lives, we need to know that leaving your marriage does not mean you're a bad person. It doesn't mean you're a failure. It simply means things didn't work and it's not your fault. We all make mistakes in one way or the other, and life happens. Don't let anybody judge you. Above all, don't let anybody force you to stay in a relationship that clearly doesn't work. You don't even talk anymore. Why should people force you to go back? Even the pastor cannot force you. You need to be honest with yourself. Release yourself. But what I want to also say is, when you have walked away from a relationship, don't jump into another. Try to find your healing. Learn new things that you can do in life. Learn about meditation. Know what you're supposed to do, how you meditate. Know how to pray and connect with God by yourself. Find inner peace. Find happiness. Heal from everything fully. By the time you meet a new man, you'll be a different person. And he's going to enjoy life with you, and you will enjoy life with him. And you will never be in bondage because of past relationships. Past relationships are gone. If you already divorced somebody, that is history. Focus on your healing and focus on the future, guys. Thank you so much. We are almost in another day, but I love you all the same. That's why we are here. You know, people, when they know good teaching, and these are people who will stay. So thank you so much for staying. And every guest who came, Kudaya Nkrapo from Trishanis, Lincoln, Ruth Mbera, Beulah, and Jekyll, guys, you are so amazing. I want to say, you know, you've put meat to this show tonight. because timayankhula matopic ambiri ine pena ndikamangoyankhula ndayankhula ndi anthu amangoti iye akufusa mbali imodzi chani, but you can hear the passion in these people's voices. You can see kuti these are real issues they've witnessed. So guys, let's stay awake. Osamagona ayi nkumaziuza kuti ikunja kuno kulibe mavuto anthu chabe samamvetsetsa. Issues are there. But thank you so much guys. I wish you a lovely night and a blessed weekend. Thank you so much and bye-bye.